Delray Rawlins has departed Australia on his way to Barbados with the English Cricket Board's pre-season North-South Series and the MCC side for the Caribbean County match. In his final match, Rawlins and Sydney were batting for pride against Randwick Petersham on day 2 of their match. Rawlins finished an impressive winter in New South Wales Premier Cricket with an unbeaten 36. Today, ZBM Sports takes a look at Rawlins' overall numbers over in Australia. Playing in 5 different competitions, Rawlins scored a total of 612 runs. In the bowling department, Rawlins took a total of 37 wickets. This after bowling 224.4 overs. He had 36 maidens and he had given up 840 runs at an economy rate of 3.7.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the all-new Boundary at Fairmount, Southampton, the West End's only sports bar. Catch all the action and enjoy smoked to perfection barbecue, beer, and other pub favorites. It's game on at Boundary.
Yesterday we brought you Elon Daley's remarkable performances. Today we bring you Elijah Daley competing in the Ontario Winter Swimming Festival Championships in Ontario, Canada. Daley competed in 6 individual events, and all 6 times he stood on top of the podium. He broke 5 Bermuda records along the way. Daley won the boys 50-meter freestyle touching the wall in a time of 31.23. Daley's boys 200-meter butterfly gold medal time of 2:30.82 broke the record of 2:40.13 he set back on March 17, 2017. During the Best of the Best meet number 3 in Bermuda. Daley would then touch the wall in a time of 2:31.72 on his way to winning the boys 200-meter medley, breaking his record of 2:36.81 during the Swim Ontario Winter Festival back on February 19, 2017. Daley's boys 100-meter butterfly gold medal time of 1:08.20 broke his own record time of 1:09.71, which he set back on February 18th in 2017. Daley's final gold medal record-breaking performance came during the 100-meter backstroke, and he touched the wall in a time of 1:09.90, breaking his record time of 1:13.41. He set back on December 10, 2016 during the Central Region Championships in Canada. Taahira Butterfield helped her University of Albany's women's track and field teammates finish second in the women's team competition at the IC4A and ECAC Indoor Championships inside the Boston University Track and Tennis Center. Butterfield finished 4th in the women's 60-meter dash finals, clocking a time of 7:64. Butterfield was clocked in a time of 7:59 during the semifinals, advancing to the finals with the 6th fastest time. Butterfield finished 9th overall in the preliminaries with a time of 7:65. Butterfield finished 10th competing in the women's 200-meter final, stopping the clock in a time of 24:85. Butterfield advanced to the final with the 5th fastest time during the preliminaries of 24:32. Nicholas Pilgrim and Caleb Ingham competed in the Claremont Draft Legal Challenge F1 Triathlon. The pair competed in the 12 to 16-year-olds division, which saw the competitors compete over a 375-meter swim, 10K bike, and a 2.5K run. Pilgrim finished second, stopping the clock in a time of 32:35. He finished 13 seconds behind the winner and 3 seconds ahead of the third-place finisher. Pilgrim was clocked at 5:59 on the swim, 16:10 on the bike, and 9:36 on the run course. Ingham finished 13th at the time of 37:40. Ingham had a wetsuit malfunction and could not get his wetsuit off after the swim. It took an official 2.5 minutes to unjam the zipper, leaving Ingham well behind the lead pack. Ingham was clocked in a time of 6:11 on the swim, 18:13 on the bike, and 10:51 on the run. The first ever Confederation of African Football Women's Football Symposium was opened yesterday in Morocco, with Bermuda Football Association's second Vice President Cranston Williams and Bermuda Football Association's Women's Committee Chair Cherise Bean both traveling to Morocco to represent Bermuda. Whilst the Bermuda Football Association's President Mark Wade was in Tanzania recently, Bermuda was invited to the CFA Women's Football Symposium. The invitation was a result of the work being done in Bermuda to promote and grow the women's game. The process in Bermuda has been noticed globally by countries who wish to grow women's football. James Finnegan and his Florida Tech men's tennis teammates look to continue their dominant stretch of early season play as they faced off against Bentley University. The team would fight from the beginning to the end of every match as they would come away with a 7-2 victory. Finnegan and Ricardo Corona would take to the courts in the number 2 double spot, and they would not disappoint, winning their match 8-4. Finnegan would then take to the court for the singles, and also playing in the number 2 spot, defeated George Samander 7-5, 6-2. Dylan Muldoon and his nationally 18th ranked Bates men's squash teammates dropped a 5-4 decision to number 19th ranked Franklin and Marshall in the semifinal round of the Summers Cup C Division at the CSA Men's Team Nationals. Muldoon will be one of the winners for Bates, but needed 5 games to defeat his opponent 10-12, 13-11, 6-11, 11-6, 11-1. At the end of day 1 of the Cleveland Golf Palmetto Intercollegiate hosted by USC Aiken, Walker Campbell and his William & Mary's golf teammates find themselves in 15th place at 18 over par. Campbell is tied 70th after his first round 6 over par 76. Campbell would shoot 2 birdies, 8 pars, and 8 bogeys in his round.
Tonight's sports has been brought to you by the all-new Boundary at Fairmount, Southampton, the West End's only sports bar. Catch all the action and enjoy smoked to perfection barbecue, beer, and other pub favorites. It's game on at Boundary.
I'm Earl Basden with Bermuda Broadcasting Sports.